You have 20 minutes left to live. What do you do? Think about what I'm going to do for those 20 minutes. What a waste of time. I'd add movies to my Netflix queue. Now there's time well spent. Well then, if I'm doing that, I'd be wasting my 20 minutes thinking which movie would be worth adding and add nothing at the end. Probably get diarrhea and sweat a bunch. Fuck, what am I gonna do? I really need to take a dump, but I also don't wanna die on the fucking toilet. Elvis Presley has entered the chat. Actually not that uncommon for people to die on the bowl. Something about having to push out a hard log with a bad heart. I'm not Reddit savvy enough to find the post, but it was in a till thread a few months ago. Constipation is common with older folks. Generally caused by dehydration, which is super common in the elderly. Add the most muscle strain grandpa has all day is trying to squeeze out that rock hard lump of last night's meatloaf with his abdominals. A little strain and pop goes the old ticker, with weak walls from years off that same greasy ass meatloaf. Kill myself, bitch, I will die when I say so. Have sex with my girlfriend then play 19 minutes of Rocket League. Nice one. Wow. What a save. What a save. What a save. Chat has been disabled for 4 seconds. Stand in the middle of the room, I'm in at work. Loudly claim that I've become a target for assassination by insert government/corporation here and that I could die at any second. Keep their attention until I eventually drop down dead in front of them all. The thing they don't want you to know is, and then you just fall to the ground. Perfect way to leave everyone guessing. If you stick around as a ghost, you can watch everything unfold afterwards. Call into work, I guess. How could you do this? We are so understaffed today. They'll just show up at your funeral. Are you still coming in? Yeah, we are going to need a doctor's note. Probably 20 minutes of existential crisis. Yurt. Username checks out. Delete all the data from all the devices. Phone, laptop, cloud. Log out of all the applications. Then write a will. You really gonna be able to pull that off in 20 minutes? Probably you're right. All that can't be done in 20 minutes. At least I can wipe of the data and log out. Let my dog out. Leave a message on Facebook. Call my mom. Leave a note. Heat up some ramen noodles and watch the end of Return of the King. Good call on letting the dog out. Otherwise, he would eat you when starvation set in. Nah dog, I want my dog to eat me. It's the final gift I can give him. This is probably the most wholesome and gruesome thing I've ever read. I've thought about this. When/if I'm ever on my deathbed, because let's be honest, I'm fairly certain I'm gonna live forever, and you can't prove otherwise. I think I'd like if someone read the beginning of Fellowship of the Ring out loud to me. I can't really say they are my favorite books, or the books I've read the most, but damn if they aren't the story/world that has affected me the most. To drift off with my wife or my mom or my best friend or my brother or someone close reading the beginning of that world. To be able to sit in that little corner of the Shire and watch party planning stuff. The little details and the little concerns in a quiet little wooded town. The childlike fairytale prose. The little snippets of mystery that imply the larger world and lore of Middle-earth. To be able to just hear the beginning of a grand adventure as I'm drifting off might not be so bad. Good thing I'm never gonna die, though, so I guess I'll never know what it's like. End? No, the journey does not end here. Death is just another path. One that we all must take. The grey rain curtain of this world rolls back, and all turns to silver glass. And then you see it. White shores, and beyond, a far green country, under a swift sunrise. Finished cleaning up the apartment, and not be on Reddit. Wife would bring me back from dead to kill me again. Or maybe you do leave the apartment dirty, so she can resurrect you, and you get a way out. Would kill me back, after I would clean the apartment. No way out. Kill someone so the judge gives me 50 years. Improvise. Adapt. Overcome. I'll curl up in my happy blanket and get my pillows all fluffed up and comfy. Then, I'll turn down the lights, leaving only a warm, relaxing glow, and I'll close my eyes and reflect on all the wonderful people I got to meet and the memories that I had the chance to have. We never die alone, but we always die surrounded by the memories of the life we lead. And while I would be saddened For I wished I got to see more things. Ultimately I would be content, because I think I lived a life worth living. Write a letter. You find my hidden money in and die. You want my treasure? You can have it. I've left it all in one piece. You just have to find it. Hug my cat. Make an epic race with my Hot Wheels collection. Make an epic race. Hitler has entered the chat. Ask Reddit what to do. Get in my car and drive to my local hospital. Take the remaining 5 minutes to call my wife and tell her I love her. Then explain to her why I wasted 15 minutes driving to the hospital when I'm dying. I explain that I don't want to taint the house we worked so hard to own. If I died in it and she had to find my body in it, then it would ruin it for her and possibly impact resale value. Also, if I die at the hospital, they can just take care of the body there and no kid or whatever has to find me in a park, etc. As someone who recently discovered a loved one, I applaud this thoughtful decision. The sights and the smells have kept me from sleeping, and I hate having to go back there to clean. I hear that. When my husband was bedridden, we'd set up a bed downstairs for him. I'd occasionally sleep next to him on a couch. Since he passed, I have a hard time going into that room. Science tips. Find the fast way to have sex. I'm not dying virgin. It takes you 19 minutes to find someone willing, and you come so hard you have an aneurysm. Prophecy fulfilled. Family pet intensifies. Tell my best friend that I'm in love with her. Edit. That's actually incredibly selfish of me to do, I think. So I guess a goodbye note to friends and family? Hey, take my upvote. You're thoughtful, and I'm glad I scrolled down this low. But maybe you should tell her now. It could be the best learning experience of your life. Either way, we talked about dating a few years ago. It won't work, mainly that we live on the opposite side of the state from each other. 4.5-hour drive. We both own our own homes and have very successful careers. Neither one of us will move anytime soon, especially her, since she actually used to live on this side. We worked together for a year and wasn't happy here. She moved back to the other side of the state after a year. But thank you for the advice and considerations. Yeah, sounds like you got some moving to do. You should probably watch the ending scene of Good Will Hunting and then get in your car. Install all those Windows updates I've been postponing. Depends what mood I'm in. Either heroin and DMT or sit by a river in the mountains eating a steak. You got heroin, steak and mountain rivers ready to reach within 20 minutes. Clearly somebody has the hookup.